saying ain't nobody can stop me. They better sit back and watch me. For really though, these niggas.
Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Josiah here today. How you guys doing today? I'm going pretty good, and you can see all there, so with it, guys. But anyways, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today, it's a different type of video, you know. What I have in the background is actually footage from a while back. I think November 1st I got this footage. I was just messing around. Since I'm a pussy, I wanted to show this off. Got to run 101 on Revelations. Pretty easy to do, but who cares? You know, I was excited. And I saved the footage, and this is just me, basically, just messing around in Revelations. But what I wanted to talk about today was a personal life story I encountered and witnessed firsthand, and it's very life-changing. Alright, I'm just gonna get right into it. So this was the first day back from vacation, and when I say vacation, I mean winter break, which for us, I think we got back January 4th. So we came back, and I have geometry with my friends, period 2. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I hate the class, but it's cool because I have my friends in it, right? So we were in geometry when this happened, and I'll just say what happened. So we were being introduced by our teacher to this new policy he's going to be using for the second half of the year, and regarding groups and stuff, right? So we got put into groups and stuff, and there's a system where he can take away points, or he could add points to you if you're like behaving or whatever. Say you like answer the question right, you don't get any negatives all class. He adds points, takes away points, so on and so forth, right? I mean, it's a pretty dumb policy, but aside from that, he was just taking away. In the beginning, he said that oh yeah guys, the points for today don't count, so don't worry about it. And I don't think my friend heard that. So what was going on is my teacher, he was just taking points away from everyone, right? Like left and right. He was like, alright, he was having fun, he had a smile on his face, just messing with people, right? And most people didn't care, but my one friend, Steve, shout out to you, dude. I don't know if he cares, I don't know if he's gonna watch this video or not, but he wasn't having my teacher's bullshit, right? So what he did was he wanted his points back, because the messed up thing about the policy is you could be like doing everything right in your group, but your members could like fuck you over, basically. And that's what was happening pretty much. Steve was losing points for no reason because he was behaving, whatever, and he wasn't having that. So he went up to the teacher's desk, and there's like this really weird like crystal ball he uses to like maneuver his mouse on the computer. So what Steve did, he was like, oh man, how do you work this thing? He couldn't figure it out. He wanted to give his points back, right? So he was like, give me my points back. And then his teacher was like, Steve, you know what the punishment is for touching things on my desk, right? And Steve completely ignored that. He kept going on. He was trying to figure out how to use the frickin' thing, crystal ball. So he's like, just give me my points back or whatever. And he's like, Steve, go back to your seat. And then he ignored that, right? Next thing, Steve, go out in the hallway. Okay, he ignored that too. Steve, you have a detention. He ignored that. He just wanted his points back, I'm telling you. Then finally, Steve, go to the office. That was every single one of those things I just said were in like at least a second and a half from one another, because like he was ignoring the entire thing. So as soon as he said, Steve, go to the office, what happened was he did another like double take. He didn't like listen to the teacher, and the teacher had to say it again. So he was like, Steve, go to the office. And on his way out, he was like, alright, you know what, forget this bullshit. And he just screams, he goes, frick me, and then he leaves the classroom. You had to be there, alright? I'm not gonna make a huge deal about that, but that's not even the funniest part. So he leaves the classroom, and I don't think, he told me he never actually went to the office. He was just messing around, walking around the halls and stuff. So, like, later on in the class period, he was, okay, I just saw my brother outside the window, sorry, I had to wave to him. You can't see that shit, but anyways, later on in the class period, like 15 minutes later, I'd say, Steve was like peeking his head through the door and stuff, and Mr. Hoffman was like, he just wasn't having it, dude. So he shut the door on him, and all Steve wanted to do was like apologize, like, yo, I'm sorry, peeping his head through the door and stuff, but you know, teacher ignored him, and that's the story, guys. I mean, I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was cool how I got to witness that firsthand. But that's gonna wrap up the video for today, guys. I think there's like a minute 52 seconds left on the gameplay, so if you want to stick around to watch that, feel free. Thank you if you made it this far. I've been Rage Letter, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Let me rap, let me show you what I got. Spitting facts, man, making sense, that money talk. Yeah, rap, man, sorry, love to stay and talk, but I'm faded, lost in a state of thought, debating on an 808 or making guap. Yeah, I ain't